Good evening and happy Monday, and welcome to the Tavern, and hello to, oh my gosh, eyes, Rotix, oh, cute, hello. Hi, back. How are you tonight? How are people tonight? It's the beginning of stream, so, usually it takes a while for things to get cooking. So, the big thing I have to decide on Monday nights now is what I'm going to be raiding into because I'm not sure Night Whisper is coming back. So I have some options. I might go longer. I don't know. Or if he comes back, I'll just go back to raiding into him. Or I just find another partner. If somebody out there wants to, start streaming at 8:30 p.m. Eastern and wants somebody to raid into them, they'll just come and hit me up. Alrighty, so this should be the last night of this mini. And then I'm going to be working on my Muse and Friends challenge piece. Everybody's going crazy with these. Oh my god, you guys are doing unbelievable work. Those who have started. I'm the starter because I'm going to finish my cat first. And I was working on the floor. So I basically got... I'm very happy with this. Basically, I got the floorboards in. I'm painting it instead of, sculpting it. I'm going to go back to looking up on Google Images. You won't be able to see this. Tavern floor. I put down tavern floor. I don't want this to totally cover my whole page. I don't remember what I actually used. I think it was this picture. As it's basically, it was a picture of a bunch of boards. So I could get an idea of little patterns. Maybe I can freehand into this. So I will be zipping back and forth between my picture and you guys. All right, let me see. I want my detail brush for this. And then I'm going with I think I'm going to just go with black and brown without... I could add more black into it and darken it more, but I don't think I will. So let me take a quick look and get a pattern in my head. So there's lots of swirls and things like that. I don't know how much I'm going to do on this. There's a lot of straight lines too. What I'm going to start with. Maybe I'll put in some circles. Maybe I'll add some black in. Lotus K! Oh! Music is so loud in my ear. I hope it's not too loud on the stream. I picked chill guitars. I have a channel point board. If you don't like it, want to change the channel. Hey! What was that you were doing on Saturday? That was not streaming, right? I'm gonna give a shout out to Lotus K, our newest streamer, in spite of the fact that she says it's not a stream. She streamed on Saturday. In fact, you started before I finished. Hey, Lotus K, if you want to stream at, what time? 8:30 on Monday nights? I need a raid, buddy, because I don't think a Night Whisper is coming back to painting. You stop that. First of all, fine. I can't wait. I'm going to add you. I'm going to add some people into my notifications on Discord. There you go. Here's a little shout out for the best non-new stream on Twitch. That was fun. What the heck is his name? Watcher. Wait, it's on here. I've got to follow him back. What in the hell? I need to grant permission? Blah, blah, blah. I lost my little follower accounts. Come on, I authorized. Now, come on. I'm going to reload my stream on Twitch. Why is it not doing this? Because that was going to show me. Now it's being stupid. Uh-oh. Well, this is weird. So everything just went completely. Although my stream is still going, I guess. But my music went completely. Okay, there we go. I just sort of clicked off of it and clicked back in. I know, go to editor. That would be smart. Why is it doing this, though? I might have to find a new thing to replace that with. It'd be fun to see my all right, well, I can see it on here. Anyways, Watcher. Oh, god damn it. I can't get to him. I can't if I do this. Oh, visit. It's visit, not Watcher. Visit the Chronicler followed me, which is really exciting. Visit, yeah, visit. Who's your buddy? He is hilarious. So he streams, huh? I don't know if I can. I'm gonna have to see. You know what? I'm gonna kick him a follow. Unless I already did. I don't remember. If I didn't, I intended to kick him a follow, and I will. So he did and does. I heard he wants to come back to it. I remember your whole conversation. All right, so I want some black because I'm making a little paint for painting this. But yeah, he's hilarious. I hope you guys should work together. It is fun to work with other people. I'm gonna actually take and mix this. And make a dark. He's been out for about a month. Yeah. He was moving, and then when's he supposed to start streaming again? Was it Tuesday? And Adepticon. I'm friggin' jealous. He's a jerk. I'm friggin'. No, I'm kidding. I'm just jealous of him because he has a Virgo's. He's got an invitation into Virgo's vault. And I would kill to have an invitation into Virgo's vault. I'm gonna put a little. Put some little. Just some hints of. I hope that. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry because I gotta see if that's gonna show up or I'm gonna have to go to black. Because I don't think it's gonna be dark enough. part of it was dark enough. I'm going to add some lighter things in there too. Oh. I put up his Insta so you can see. Oh, yeah, please do. Yeah, he says Tuesday, but it could be later. I said, I don't typically do show and tell, but I'm going to make a special exemption for this one. That is awesome. The giant Schnorf. What? It was Resin Beast? Army painter, artifacts. Monument hobbies, Paraco paints, dragon, plus game of grass. Resin Beast. Okay, yeah. It was Resin Beast. I think I remember seeing this in some of the pictures when people were taking pictures of the case. That's freaking cool. And I dig the fact he loves purple. Also, I'm going to follow him here. And like it. Beautiful. I do remember this. But Resident Beast is definitely something I have an eye on for next year. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. No, I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted to turn it off and I trash it. Easy enough to do. The buttons are next to each other. He's a clown, but we love him. Well, that's why we love him. Because he is a clown. Let me see something. Getting a little texture in it. I also have to figure out what to figure out when I want to paint that rim. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it dark brown. I sort of like it, how it blends in. Put a little hole there. Put some knots and things. Have fun when you do this sort of thing. Although I did notice. Take a little bit of my color there, but I noticed this actually should not be. Put even a little shadow around parts of them. Yeah, I'll put an indication of the shadow in here of where he's standing. You gotta actually pull away from the light to figure out where I painted because otherwise it looks like a shadow because I'm kind of trying to line up where the shadow actually is. It's gonna be very hard to see on camera, especially with all the shadows that's already throwing. Pretty dark for. Hey, Alley Cat, what's up? Just trying to get this thing done. Putting him some little points of interest here, I guess you could say. Some little, just some lines. That came out a little thicker than I wanted. Why is it coming out thick? I mean, I can thin it down a bit too. Alright, I'm gonna get something a little lighter. Not much. Needed another break from Kara, so started my Dryad. Yay! I'm so happy. Make sure you get pictures up of it. I was like, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with all the pictures. If I'm gonna maybe see if I can. But the thing of it is, I have a deadline, so I'm a little concerned if it'll be a year from now and I still want everybody's working. Let's see. My wood colors could be still in my bag. As is some stuff I've been working on. I have a mini that I'm working on for myself for a Pathfinder character, and then I've got my Barhammer piece, which I got a little bit worked on yesterday. Mr. Snake Rot. So I got some progress. I changed those out. They were green. I really didn't like it. The non-metal metallic stuff is done. I did the little, whoops, I'm like off camera. Switch. So I did the little purple light, little purple lighting effects. Add some highlights to my little triangles there. Finish the belt buckle. Oh, and I've decided, this is an actual grenade, this thing here. And I'm like, oh, well, so they really just can't see him coming. So I made all the grenades. I have one more. I've got the one that's actually burning. I'm going to make them all purple. I have a week to get it done. It looks like lot's done, but it's not done. I mean, I still have like this here. I've got something I want to do with these. Like I like the purple, but I think I want to desaturate it a bit. I added little red on the bullets to make them travel faster. I could do all the bones. I've got a piece down here I didn't even like notice. This right here. I think it's another grenade too. So that'll be another little purple area. He's a really cool model. He really is a cool model. And I have to put my all in it because a Night Whisper is he's competing too. And if you've seen his piece, it's very dramatic. And I can't do that with mine because mine's going with my army and mine's not going to be night. It's going to be day. So I've got that limiting factor that I'm painting it for my army. I'm not painting it just as a little competition piece. Okay, so all right, I want to get something lighter. And that's right. I was gonna go into my bag and see if I can find my wood colored paints. We have a paint day. We have paint days coming up this week galore. Give me a sec. Nope, that's weathered stone. Where's the wooden colors? They gotta be in here. Wood stain brown. Oh, that's probably what I started with. That's bone. Where's the rest of it? Oh, I know why my stuff is sticky. I had an empty can of Coke, which apparently wasn't quite empty. That is all my wood colors. I'm gonna pull this out. Everything's gonna fall out. All right, here we go. Fine. Where are my wood colors? Shield brown. Okay, there's shield brown. Where's the light one? There it is. Okay, so they are all here. Now I remember. I base coated driftwood. Not driftwood. Wood stain. Apparently it's going to run all over the place. So Alley Cat, do you know Lotus K started streaming? She's gonna deny it, but she started streaming. Why does it feel like this is coming out way later than it should? That's better. I mean, it's not terrible. Wow, I think I actually matched up the color. Hydrate with actual... Oh, shit, I don't have water. Hold on. I will get I will summon some water. Uh, there is no stream. No, Alley Cat, she was streaming like during my last half hour of my stream. She started at 2 on Saturday. I can say because I went there after. Hey, honey, can I have a glass of water? Good, you can come on stream. My husband doesn't like being on stream. Hi, Gamer DJ, what's up? I'll get you your water. I mean, I'm not crazy, dear, so... Just finished watching the latest Auspice Tactics chat on current Space Marine unit. Auspice Tactics is actually a really good YouTube set of videos on games on Warhammer. On current Space Marines unit tier listing, one of the nice things they call a discount on Table Talk Stronghold mag boxes. Is that the one that makes like... What do they make? Tell us what they make, because you were telling me about it. I'm trying to remember, and I don't remember. All right, no, I'm gonna go. I'm having a hard time deciding here. What color do I use? What are the makers? Your model case. Oh, model case carriers. They also make some terrain. That's right. See. Yeah, was it the terrain you were telling me about? Like things you could add to your basing and whatnot. Here comes the water. Saturday on stream, dear.
Hi, stream. All right. Mwah, I love you. Bye, everybody.
Oh, you even waved. See you, love.
Bye, love.
Alley Cat said hello. You're 4. He went downstairs. Small starts only 75 right now. Mid-size starts at 120. That's us. I know. We're just the sweetest. I say here's the reason why I can do what I do. He certainly helps out, so I can paint minis and add just a few little highlighty type things. What is not one color? What is a few colors? By the way, if for any non-stream, I'm going to tell you, Lotus K, you did a great job. I had to kind of bow out for dinner. But I really enjoyed hanging out. I probably was working on Mr. Orc, too, at the time. After my stream. That was really cool. Baldy came and visited you after his stream was done. I raided him, and then he came over. And it's like I was watching both your streams at the same time. It was fun. But I'm serious. If you... I think Night Whisper Sally is not going to be doing Monday nights anymore because of his World of Warcraft schedule. So, definitely looking for someone else to raid on Monday nights. Or I said, or I can go, god damn it, or I can go later and raid into like Wapelius every night. He's not a bad one to go into. And I love that guy. I really do. He's one of the best people out there. Alright, now that that section is dried, I can add some more dark in there. Ooh. How do we paint this? Add a little texture to it. So I guess this piece is coming out good when my painting teacher. So I was really, really awesome because who knows, maybe he's lurking right now. I believe he said he's lurked on this channel before. If you're lurking, Wizard Hlavis, thank you for everything because you really launched this. Everything I do now, a lot of what I do now, I attribute to you. I'm sad that he doesn't paint anymore, though. He's so friggin' gifted. I couldn't imagine how good he'd be today. He'd still be winning Golden Demons, I'm sure. I'm not going to use the super dark. I'm going to go one step. Do my schedules. I'm trying to figure out what would work best during the week for my non-stream. Well, what days do you have available? With me, it was availability. I didn't have anything going Monday nights, and I really didn't have much going on Wednesdays at the time. So, and then I wanted to pick a weekend, the 12:30 in the afternoon. I wanted to pick that so that I could, have my overseas friends come and visit. So that's how I ended up with the schedule. And then I don't remember. I don't remember if my Monday and Wednesday originally started out at different times. I don't remember. I'm an idiot. I forget to thank Tabletop. By the way, I need to thank somebody here too. Let me finish this. It's a problem when you sometimes sub before I get going that I get sidetracked. I really like to thank my people who subscribe. And actually, I bet it's too late. Is Tabletop GM for Life still on here? If I do it the week, starting at 6 would probably work best for you. I mean, you could always do it early. Get up. Well, you did it on Wednesday. You get up at 8:30, and then you can raid into me. And then I keep everybody here knows you, though. 6 is not bad. I don't think 6 is a terrible time. It's actually early enough that you might get people from overseas. Oh, Tabletop GM for Life has subscribed so that's their 9th month. I'm gonna do a little applause on their behalf. So to thank them. There you go. Thanks to Tabletop GM for Life. They're awesome. Everyone should follow. Casmania is subscribed for 5 months. That is just so not what did they say? 9 months is just 3 months shy of going on my list of people I need to get rewards to. I need to put a reward in for Reaper to knock out like 4 more people. And then Kaz, you are 7 months away from that. You get something from me. How are you doing tonight? So yeah, 6 isn't terrible. It's too early for me because I really want some downtime and a little time I can hang out with my husband after dinner before I come up and stream. I really like my 8:30 stream, to be honest. It gives me enough time after work to decompress. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave the floor the way it is. I think I really like it. I just touch up this line. I think I've lost a line. Now, what am I think I'm just gonna pay. Hey, that's fine. And you know what? Lurking is fine. Okay, so I just want everybody to know. Obviously, lurking is fine. I'm not gonna call you out unless I know I can call you out. And if I do, and you're really not in a mood, please feel free to continue to lurk. Do not feel, if I call you out, do not feel you have to speak. All right, you do what you want here, as long as it doesn't get me thrown off of Twitch. That's all I ask. Also, those, as I said, I found out people actually watch this after. Oh, I don't have any of my videos on this page. I gotta flip back. People actually watch the stream after I am done streaming. They watch it later. I have like 80. I would love it if you all came in live and chatted. It'd be amazing. But I mean, 83 views, 65 views, 91 views. Holy mackerel! Somebody watches this channel. I'm not sure. Or one of you guys out there just replaying my thing 100 times. That'd be funny. So thanks to all of those of you who actually come and visit the tavern when it's I don't want to say when it's not open, because it's open, but when it's not live. I really do appreciate the looks, the looks, the views. Yeah, sure. Also, I have a YouTube channel under the same Muses_touch. That's where all the videos go. At least I've been pretty good about that. I think I have to do the last one. I have to put Saturdays up there. Sometimes I lag a little bit before I get them all on the playlists. But please, if you want to go, like and subscribe. Or subscribe. Likes just puts it in a list of things you need out of a playlist view. All right, so I'm gonna get to the Muse and Friends Challenge mini quicker than I expected. And I don't even know what I'm doing with it. Now, I asked this before, but I did not get any answers. So for competition things, should I plinth everything I enter, or should I leave it like this? To plinth or not to plinth? That is the question. I mean, I did reasonably well when I didn't plinth it for ReaperCon. I have a funny feeling for the Golden Demon I need plinths. I think it says it in the rules. But if I have a choice, if you had a choice, what would you do? Oh, cool. You get basing bits. That's the thing is I haven't. So tonight we're going to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I think he's done. What's new, pussycat? And yes, I pick guitar music. I'll put it on a plinth or a bigger bass of some sort. I'm going to have to find a whole shit ton of bigger basses. Because I'm planning on doing a lot. But he's done. Yeah, it would be nice, I guess, if I make it a little more professional. You know what? There's one thing I'm going to do. I keep looking at this thing on the side of him, and I think... It looks... I thought he was a bag, but now I think it's some sort of, like, musical instrument. So I'm going to make it look a little more woody. Okay. I think it's done. I think it's done. I keep looking at the bag, wondering if I could do more to the bag, but I'm still seeing there's a black spot on it. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't seem to want to come out. Fuck it. We're gonna see if we can figure out how to make that come out. Forget posted it. I like the concept of Dryad defending against the orc and the I believe that's Black Skull who did that. He messaged me today like, hey, what do I do when it's done? I'm thinking, it's done? Didn't you just put it together? I'll get to I'm tossing around an idea in my head. Peacock green. That's what I was doing with this. Having never done any comps, take those. No, that's a good. Hey, you know what? It's fair. That's why I'm asking. You know. I looked at this little strip and it looked a little too. Too peacock green. Adding a little bit of irregularness to this actually sells it a little more in the fact that it's kind of a worn patch. Alrighty. I think I'm happy with them. I'm actually really happy with this cat. And I'm very proud because I printed this cat. I have his buddies right here, too. I've got his 4 other buddies. There's a roguey cat, and then there's a sorcerer cat who I apparently need to clean a little bit more of do a little bit more cleaning on. I find this happens. There's a druid cat. And then there is one of my other favorites. This is the Clark cat with the really awesome flail. That's a jingle ball. No, I don't have the witch cat. There's a witch cat. I have to buy it. These I was gifted from Gel Tip from Kawna. Because she's interested in doing some paint takes, so I figured I could get her name out there and print up some things to hand out and hopefully get some interest, and maybe people will go and buy some of her minis. Gel Tip made a bunch of samples too, and it was like, well, I'm just going to have them put paint on it. So there it is. My cat is finished. Yay! That's another thing down. I have a lot left to go. All right, let's see if I can take him off the base. Without wrecking the paint job. Just gonna lift gently. Kind of twist. The neat thing about blue tack is it sticks really nicely to itself, rather than to anything else. So actually, I just take it off by firstly gently removing the base and then taking a piece of blue tack and just kind of picking it off. Lotus K, I noticed you were having, I occasionally have that same issue with blue tack not holding my minis as well as it should. Although you look like you have your mini on something big. And then you have, I just put the mini directly on there. I don't know what your mini was sitting on. That was Marathi, right? It's coming out nice. You're very smooth. As I said, the paint was applied very smoothly. I like the blue. I love it. Yeah, her dress looks great. Okay, so, you put it on cork. I mean, that makes sense. I didn't think about that, but yeah, that makes sense. Usually I just stick them right on here. I'll just stick the skirt right to it, too. Like for my orc, I've been actually I'll put them on and I'll take them off to work on the feet. Because I was doing all the non-metal metallics together. So I'm going to be careful now not to, rub the paint off of his feet. I still am working using a holder to put him on. I mean, if I was smart, I could have actually glued him down onto the base, but I didn't want to do the base yet. All right. Now I have on to the next thing. There was nothing to see. She is, I don't know what world she's living in. I mean, we all saw it. Yep, we all watched your Saturday non-stream. How many people? There were decent numbers of people on that stream on that non-stream. Did we all just have a shared, hallucination? I don't think so. And unless you deleted the photo out of the Discord, the evidence is there of your microphone and your camera there, Missy. You. Alright, I'm gonna go to my closet. This is the closet of shame, by the way. This right here is the closet of shame. It's a fairly neat closet of shame, but it's got a million boxes. Alright, so I want bases. I got a hole. Here's part of the shame bear right here, by the way. This bag is all bases. I did finally sort them all out. Okay, well those bases are too small. These are 1-inch bases. Good for D&D care. Flight stands. Miscellaneous. Oh, looks like actually one of my little bases got stuck in with my big ones here. Or bigger ones. I think though I'm gonna go with, so the 1-inch bases, those are like medium. At least I think those are 1-inch bases. Yeah, those are gonna be 2. So then I guess I go to, I've got a million of these. So, I'm thinking it's spring. And maybe what I'll do is we'll do a little spring scene with her. I will put flowers and things. I actually have a mini I did. Hang on one second. I'm going to go put these back. Alright, come on, Flake. There, you've seen the closet of shame. Alright. So I was thinking, Sid, where it's spring, she could be the harbinger of spring, and I could have her, like some flowers here and such in the front. In front of her. Yeah, kind of like it. Oh, I haven't seen it, so I don't honestly know. Wait, I didn't think that was exactly your concept. Did you post it? Oh, I read your mind. Well, I guess I'm good at that. Don't tell my coworkers that. They all think I can read minds. You didn't post a thing in there, did you? I see, but oh yeah, by the way, Gel Tip. Did you guys see what Gel Tip did with the back? Oh my god, it's Wargaming Recon! I swear to god, Wargaming Recon, I will get that dragon at some point. You know what? Lotus Kate, Marathi's dress looks like almost like the photo looks almost like a sparkling evening gown. So yeah, Black Skull's the one that has it with the little, the sneaky goblin. I think I'm gonna do Cherry Blossom. I know I need to probably put some purple in there, because it's my challenge, and I'm known for purple. Oh, fine, look already. Just saying hi, and then I look because I'm recording a podcast in 4 minutes. Well, hello. It's so nice. It's nice to see you drop by. I will eventually get that. I will get that. So, she is so pretty. Although I believe he left the support in there. I mean, I can kind of see why. There's a lot going on. It's a great model. I think in a time of darkness, as it is in a way in this country, in this world, I think we all can use a little hope. I think that's a support too. It looks a little weird, so I'm going to cut it out. Whether it was a support or not, I'm cutting it out. This guy did an amazing job of printing this. By the way, I need to get some pictures of one when you guys post them up. If you let me know if you ordered from the the Etsy shop, because I'm thinking about trying to actually send them pictures of the ones we do that were printed in a shop. Oh, there's more supports. I guess that's what we're gonna do tonight. Is cut supports carefully. I have to fire up my printer soon. I have a little printing job for somebody, and then I also have a printing job for me. Um, there's definitely some supports in between the flowers. Keep that in mind, guys, when you get these. They're pretty clean, but I am finding a few supports here and there, especially between the flowers. Honestly, it's easy enough to miss. God knows on my cat, I missed a number of maybe not supports, but I missed the little tiny round pieces. I do like the round connectors when I print because it doesn't seem to damage the pieces much. Alright, I hope that's everything. Do I want to put her up a little bit? No, I think I'm going to keep her on the ground and put some flowers in here. I sculpted a tulip before. Alright, so I'm going to grab some super glue, some Gorilla Glue. Which one of these is more empty? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's this one that's more empty. Might get rid of the one that's older. This is a really thick, it's a gel glue, so it's pretty thick. Now, unlike Baldy, I like to do my basing after I paint. Although with that base, I think we're going to have to go with the big holder, which is going to be a pain in the neck to, because it's too big for the little ones. Oh no! Oh no! I moved it. I guess I'm gonna have to let it dry. I mean, it's okay. I'm gonna cover up anything the glue was on. I mean, hey, we can chat a little bit. Also, is anybody? I actually haven't primed it yet. Maybe I'll prime it. Shoot. Should I just without moving it around too much? All right, I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna put it. I'm putting off camera because it'd be really, really annoying if I put it on camera and I stand it up. It'll be right underneath and very, very blurry. Still don't know what happened to my cover for my knife. I used it the other day and I have no clue where it is. Google Images. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm going to throw this on display. So while I'm waiting, this is what I switched it. Okay, so this is where I was at. So we're going to do Cherry Blossom. Tree. I'll do a whole tree. Let's see what the... Oh, it's artificial. I want real friggin'... I just want to get an idea of the bar. Otherwise, I'm just going to make it up. Let's put in bark. Oh, interesting. Will you look at that, folks? It looks kind of purple to me. What the hell is this? Birch bark, cherry blossom tree, bare root. There's no way it's that red. I'm going to go with it then. I'm going to do a purpley shadow in the wood. I'm going to give it a purplish hue. Oh, that is cool. This is why I do stuff like that. I go and look for inspiration. And that's why, maybe it's just, sometimes it works out. And this one thing about this mini is the fact that it has all sorts of lovely recesses in this thing. It's got a lot of texture, which is great. So that's probably going to be my purple. I'm thinking... I don't know. I'm going to think about what I do for hair. I'm still thinking a green, but I could do it pink because it's cherry blossom. She's a cherry blossom Dryad. And I'm going to have her skin color be more or less the tree color, but I might just change it ever so slightly to maybe a little more pinky. Oh, she's pretty. This is a really beautiful mini. You guys did well picking. Those of you who voted, thank you. This is. I'm really glad you picked this. I really liked her. I'm moving Kawna. Sorry, Kawna. Oh, yeah, so, if you want, it's Adventure Cats. Go look for Adventure Cats or Kawna Minis. And get your own little furry friend that's made of plastic that you can make kind of furry looking. Still got that. I still don't understand it. What is going on with this thing? So there's a black spot, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's stuck up. Since I gotta let her dry, I might as well. It might be. Why are you not filling? It's being really bad. I don't know why it's being so terrible. Come on, damn it. Okay, hopefully that will work. Because it's like I'm uncovering it and then it dries and then I see that spot again. Sometimes it is, it's a bump. Okay. So that's a spot right there too. I think I was looking at this thinking it wasn't a support, it was something with the strap. I'm gonna get this done come hell or high water. It's like this what happens. I start looking at it going, what did I miss? And I think I missed this. Doesn't help that I think my paint is a little bit on the wetter side too. I don't believe I've asked tonight. What are you guys working on tonight? Assuming that some of you are actually working on miniatures. It's always bonus points if you're lurking, if you're working while you're lurking, because that's what I usually do. Damn it, it keep knocking the paint off. Right. Stop playing with it. Nope, that's not dry yet. That's the only thing with using gel super glue. It does take longer to dry. If she's on there though, I can start working. I could. I do have some paint on primer, so I don't have to go anywhere. I have a big bottle of it that someone left at paint day. It's Viejo, so I like Viejo's primer. You're working on these spicy noodles. I was wondering if you're working on a spicy miniature. I want to put this on my wet palette. I've made a mess. I've gone and made a mess. This thing is running all over the place. I'll to grab another paper towel. I got plenty of paper towels right now. Of course, when I start printing again, that printer eats paper towels, I think. Are you going to work on anything after the spicy noodles? Don't want to make sure I lose any details. So when I ever prime, it's always a really thin coat, and it's not even necessarily even. I just want to give a little something for the paint to cling to. I think I'll skip out of the bottom for now, because the paint is still wet down there. The glue, rather, is still wet, not the paint. Jeez Louise. You're working on your iced tea too. Those are good things to work on. I mean, I could always. Yeah, but she's blooming. I was thinking about making her like the harbinger of spring, and she like it was the first flower. Have it be on a that first flower that you find like a crocus. I could do that. I could still do that. It would still, I guess, where she's like a goddess, I could do. I'm still almost thinking that term. I think cherry blossoms, right? They're one of the first. You're considered the Marathi tomorrow. Cool. Will you be doing another non-stream tomorrow? So I sort of compartmentalize my projects. So like a lot of the ones that a lot of my commissions, I tend to do them on my breaks at work. For you guys, I do the stuff that I do for me, or competitions or whatnot. Although not all of them, because right now on my Sunday paint days, I'm working on that orc, as well as any spare time I can find. What else? I also do a lot of Twitch rewards and stuff on those paint days too. It's like whatever needs priority. Thursday nights. And there will be a Thursday night paint night at the Queen's Gambit. An official Slay the Grey Knight. Slay the Grey Knight. There we go. That is from 6 till 10. But I'll be working on my Barhammer piece because I have literally only until next Tuesday to get it done. Or rather, it needs to be done on Monday. Sealed. Signed, sealed, and not quite delivered. Tell you one thing, it's by priming it though, I actually get a better view of the details with this. Still looks a little wet in spots, but maybe I can avoid those spots. You know what's not fun? Getting super glue on your paintbrush. Say goodbye to your paintbrush. I'm just gonna... Now, I hope I didn't make a mistake putting it on the base already. I know, I'm way off stream here. Non-stream probably Friday. Friday's a great night because I might actually be able to listen. Friday I play World of Warcraft. But I can always throw a stream on and have it going on while I'm playing and I can hear. Although last Friday I did some role-playing on the vampire server. A little play-by-post. It was fun. Fun crew on the Void Maquette server. Patreon server. I'm avoiding that spot right there because I can that still looks wet. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make this the Harbinger of Spring. As I said, if I recall, cherry blossoms are early blooming, right? Let's see if I can understand my question. Indeed, they found the early bloomers. They don't typically set the earliest bloomers to use. Other plants and trees may flower before them, especially milder climates. They bloom in late March, early April in the northern hemisphere. Time varies depending on the weather. So yeah. Maybe it would be inappropriate to put snow. Yes, I know. They have the Cherry Blossom Festival down there. It says late April, right now. Or late March, early April. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's still snow left. Keep forgetting about what? What do you keep forgetting? Oh, that's right, because you live down there. You forget about the Cherry Blossom Festival? I think you should be all over that. You're a nerd. Cherry Blossoms have a close tie with Japan. What did I do with my brush? I was using, okay. Said I'll keep away or try to keep away from honestly, I don't really have to do this. The paint will stick okay. I can hear other painters now calling me saying blasphemy. They have to have everything primed. I always do. I don't prime a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need a new paper towel. I had to get rid of the other one. So read my mind. I'm gonna have snow in mine. Listen, Alley Cat, is it a garden or is it the first bloom of spring? Which is it? I was like, all right, I'll do garden. They're like, well, I'm reading your mind. Okay, then I'll do a bunch of snow and I'll have a few little crocuses that I sculpt. Maybe the little dead leaves. I still want to do that. Crocuses are not hard to sculpt. Thinking about my yard. I see. Yeah, that's not the same thing I'm doing. That is different. I don't want a pond. I don't want water. I thought about that. Believe it or not, I actually did think about that, but I don't want water. I basically want, I want some piles of snow on grass with some, like a little cluster of crocuses, I think is what I want to do. Because I think I might be able to sculpt that with some green stuff. And maybe some dead leaves or whatnot next to it. You're going to have daffodils. Oh, I also have the little flowers that come, like the tufts of flowers that I can put in there. All right. What do I want to do first? The eyes? I am going to do the eyes first, but I'm not going to do the flesh. I'm going to start painting the, I'm going to do my thing. Alright, so I'm pretty sure my polish bone is also here. Polish bone, which is a great eye white color. I mean, could see myself sculpting. No, but I want crocuses. That's the real. That for me in my yard is always the first bloom of spring. It blooms about the same time cherry blossoms do. Well, I feel a little more inspired because I was like, what am I going to do with this thing? Everybody's doing really cool shit. Right now, my crocuses are like wild. They kind of grow all up. I actually want them to take over my yard and spread out and go all over my side yard. Her eyes are still really small. She's a bigger model, but they just seem to feel small. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the wood, which is going to merge in her body, and then I want to go... I'm still thinking pink. I'm going to go flesh tone, but I think I'm going to go pink flesh tone. I've got some bright skin colors, which are definitely on the pinkish side. I think I want to go even more pink than that. Black. Did I have black? No. Oh, I did have black, but I mixed it all in. Yes. Right now it's gonna look... Her eye is gonna look very much like wide-eyed because there's nothing but white around it. But it'll make a lot more sense after I put the eyeliner in. And then once again, I don't care. If I go outside, because I'm gonna paint over it. I think, oh, what color do I want to do this? I could do rosy shadow. I want to go a little darker though. I've got mahogany in my bag, which is a reddish brown. What have I got here? Colors I can put away for sure. Yeah, I should put some of these away. Some of these I brought with me actually because of brown's not bad. Actually, let's see what else I got. That might be a little too dark too. Dragon red. Well, it's kind of dark, but you know. Wow. It's us acting weird. I think this paint coming it does act is a little weird. Come on. Shake. Otherwise, I guess I can take the cover off and stir. I don't have a vortex mixer. Oh, that worked. Dragon red is actually a very brown red. Still really thin for some reason. Which is not entirely terrible because it flows better. Okay, so now I can see the other side. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is I want to move this pupil over a little more closer to her nose. So we're going to adjust. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put white. You're done for night? Oh, have a good night. So, Alley Cat, maybe if you're around this weekend, it's Creator Pull Games painting weekend, by the way. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty good. I don't know how masochistic I want to go and actually try to add a color into this dye. I think I need to add a little more white. Drink that pupil up a little more. Just gonna add a little. We're gonna straighten this all out when I put the flesh in. Oh, Kaz, what you got? See, all right. So, Twitch, I'm busy this week. Ah, bummer. Here's a question for you: how long do your brushes last? You curious? I got brushes. Depends. um, I'd say. Remember, and keep in mind, I paint almost every day. But my artist opus, this one, and I still use it, but it's not. It's definitely not. I'm starting to use my new one. Um, I bought it at the Nova Open a year ago, Labor Day weekend. I would say it officially lasted me until probably about January, February. So I got over a year on mine. And I think that's pretty good. Considering how much I paint, it does make sense. It depends. First of all, how much do you paint? How rough are you on them? How durable they are. This phalanx one, it actually still works pretty reasonably well. It's a 2. I've lost the tip on it though, but it still works for bigger areas. That's by Game Envy, and look, their writing has actually survived. The artist opus one, the writing did not survive. All right, I'm gonna pick Succubus Kiss to shade this thing with. It's kind of a reddish. I could have gone brick red, but I want to go purple. I want there to be some purple in my piece. I mean, I could make a requirement because it's the Muse and Friends, and I'm the Muse. They have to have one piece of purple somewhere in there. Yeah, they're really nice. I like the Game Envy ones too. Actually, my local game store, the Toy Soldier local game store, carries those. They carry also the wet palettes. I think they have the refills and everything for them. That I do. I like the Game Envy ones too. All right, so. Oh, this is super thin too. I mean, I guess not the end of the world considering I'm sort of wanted to shade. Oh, maybe I'll see if I can stir it up a little more. What is going on with my paints? Something with this particular line of Reaper paints for some reason that ends up a little on the weird side. Let's see if I can stir it up with a handle of my brush. Oh, maybe it is just thin. Because there's nothing. I'm going to still stir it up. Yeah, it's not actually weird or anything. It's just thin. It's always dangerous, by the way, when you put those back on. If you get paint in there, it can spray out. All right, let's see if I can pour out any more. Okay, that might be a little better. I don't use it that often, so I think it's likely it's just why it was like the way it was. Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to paint this whole thing. figure out what's her hair and what's wood. Let me actually put the mini out on the in front of the camera. So yeah, I'm actually using the Game Envy one right now. Okay, this is not like the traditional. This is definitely more of a red than a purple, but it is definitely on the purple side of red. Now my plan is it's still gonna look kind of like my orcs look green, but I shade them purple, but they still come out green. I sort of want to do this with this. I want to eventually make them look more. This tree look brown. Here's another. What color are you using for the burgundy bark? Okay, so it's not going to end up burgundy, but it is Succubus Kiss, which seems somehow appropriate for this mini. Succubus Kiss. 09462 from Reaper. It's one of the Dungeon Dweller colors, I believe. They have a whole cool line of colors there. Please keep asking questions. I appreciate the questions. Never feel shy about asking me questions unless they're overly personal. Then you're not going to get an answer. But my plan, I've done things like this before where I started with like a purple or a pink, or rather a purple or red or something like that, or a different color for the shading, and then when I layer up I go to like a different color. The orcs said, my orcs are a prime example of that. I don't know if this is hair. Some of this is hair. I'll just paint over it. Paint it green. Or whatever. I haven't figured out. I'm thinking green. Or maybe pink. Pink would be good. And actually, this wouldn't be a bad color to put underneath it. Because cherry blossoms. What is the SP philosophy in Unlaying Slot? I don't. You're going. You've been cast into the chasm of eternal doom. Is that right? My husband actually has the entire Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He can like quote the entire movie. It's like the chasm of eternal doom or something like that. Or peril. That whole scene is the best friggin' thing in movies. Right there. There were parts of that movie that were weird, but I love Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Actually, I need to take some more paint out. Kaz, have you not seen the movie to know what the answer is to that question? You ask the keeper, African or European, and then he says he doesn't know, and then he is cast into the gorge of eternal peril. That's how you play the game. Yeah, I probably should have painted this off the base, but eh. It's easier to put it in the handle. That's the problem with the orc right now. I see more stuff I need to paint. I can actually get in there pretty well. Might be a few spots that get missed. I mean, she looks a little bit tempting. Maybe I'll just base coat the whole thing. Even the hair, because I said, I think I might do pink. I probably should not use this brush there. We demand a shrubbery. Or, oh Lord, so let's see. We got the chat. I just want you to film me at their colors. Yeah, good. I mean, yeah, their paints are. I love their paints. There's a reason why I use them all the time. I love their MSPs. What is this? I don't know. No, it's been a long time. So we're the Knights sing D, 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 D. Oh, I have forgotten what is the word they cannot hear. Which is really funny. If you actually watch the movie, there's a nit in there because I think somebody says the word. And they don't react. Like this may have this shouldn't have a sheen to it. The bird joke or some bonsai shia. So there's something about how about a nice shrubbery? Well, they did actually find a shrub. The funny thing is, of course, in the movie they do find a shrubbery, and then they demand another shrubbery. I do love that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie too. Way too long. Sorry, gotta move it over here. I know I'm too far over to the right. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 up. Alright, well, I don't know. Do I have overtime up? Anybody wants me to keep painting? I do have a channel point reward for overtime. If it's not on, I think it's on. Let me know. I'll turn it on. Because honest to God, I'm not going to do anything but paint my orky orc after this probably. Oh, look at that. 15 minutes, a half hour of overtime. All right, so we're going a half hour longer. Which is actually good because I would love to actually start maybe adding some more color to this. I think my music broke. I'm just going to take and smooth out some of these little spots. I am honestly debating whether I want to go longer on Monday nights than I do. It's nice to have extra time to work on my stuff. There's my music. Oh my god, why do I keep falling off the edge? She does kind of look bloody. Just a little, I think it's not quite the right color for blood, but all right, let's see. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what color brown I want to throw in here. Maybe I'll just use the brown, so the shield brown. We're gonna mix some brown, and I think that'll actually look really good with this color. I just realized I've got the cat right by my water cup. That's all I need to do is friggin' get like water. I'm mixing it and it's not enough. I overpowered my succubus kiss. I've done this before. It looks really cool. In fact, I think I did it. I did it on. I have it right back there. Yeah, I did it on my big tree amp. That was the Thavern Friends challenge a few years ago. So we're going to make it a little more brown, and we're going to paint it on higher, start painting it on the more higher surfaces. That's why I actually keep this old brush around. I actually find it still takes up a pretty sufficient quantity of paint. Okay. It was interesting. If you looked at that cherry blossom color, I'm only going to leave But if you look at that cherry blossom color, it was pretty damn red. This is actually a little pinker. Yeah, it's a little pinker than blood. Blood, it tends to be a little more rusty. Believe it or not, like rusty colored. So it's more orangey. It's coming off. I may go back into some of these areas with the first color too. Well, I like to make you people blow channel points to have you keep going. You lovely, awesome people. No, that's not the right color. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some of this color up by itself. Yeah, he's playing World of Warcraft. He's not painting. It's just World of Warcraft. What do you mean you have 40,000 points at Providence? Want to do a marathon? What do you, wait, what? A marathon of what? Yeah, he's raiding with his guild tonight. Or running mythics or something like that. So he's pretty much said that he's might be done with Monday nights in terms of painting. Actually, I need a more pointier brush. That's what I was saying. You know, if you wanted to stream at 9 o'clock, I'll raid you. I'm sorry, at 9 o'clock. It's right. It's Monday. It said I have options. Either A, I can plan to do a later stream than 9 o'clock. Well, I mean, my streams are 2 hours. I find I like a 2 hour stream. I don't mind doing 4 now and then or going longer. Although there are definitely days I get to that 2-hour mark and it's like, I don't want to stop now. But I do a lot outside of here, so it's kind of why. I'm not unhappy that I limit to 2 hours. Just putting some more of this, the original color, into some of the recessed spots. I heard ding. Oh, it's too cool! And Gel Tip! Hi guys, what's up? And Rotrix, who I think said hello earlier tonight, like at the beginning of stream. And who has probably been lurking about the whole time. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the tavern. Just got my glue looper. What, a glue looper? What the hell is a glue looper? So, Gel Tip, what should I do on Monday nights? Should I... So, because I don't think Night Whisper is going to be doing... Yeah, exactly. What the hell's a glue looper? Okay, another question. Does your painting style, i.e. the way you hold the mini, etc., change when not painting on stream? Not anymore. Not anymore, actually. I used to never use a holder. And when I started streaming, I was like, well, I better get a holder because otherwise my hand, because I would basically... Let's find a mini. Okay, so I'm working on this one. I'll be careful to not get paint on her head. So basically, I would always hold my minis like this. And I would paint the top, basically the top and the base last. And that would work. So that's how I would hold them when I don't have a holder. But then I started streaming. Alright, what the hell's a glue looper? So then I started streaming, and there was like, I realized, well, if I don't hit a holder or something, my hand's going to be in the way. What the hell is a glue? Think different, a glue different. Oh, it's something... I don't want... No, go away. So it's like... It's supposed to be gluing the finest details. The glue looper will make your modeling easier. So you basically put the glue on the tip and on your... Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, let me see if I can scooch my thing up. Let's see. Do you use a camera or a dock viewer? Camera. I just have a Razor Kiyo. I have 2 Razor Kiyos, which is really interesting because they say you actually shouldn't be... What just fell over? Oh, my hats fell over. Jesus Christ. One moment, please. I put my hats back. Where was it? So yeah, I just use a camera. Use a toothpick. Problem is, like, toothpicks and such, they tend to dry out really fast. There was somebody who was like yesterday at paint day going about how, well, what about a toothpick? No, a toothpick, the paint just dries on it. This is meant to keep the paint wet until it gets to your mini. Oh, hey, Gel Tip. Oh, well, let me move my hand over. First of all, I finished the kitty. I'm gonna carefully. I have not sealed it yet. There's the kitty. I think it's pretty good. And then I started her tonight. But that was the plan. I knew I wasn't going to spend a whole stream on the cat. I decided to need a plinth first and then glue the plinth to the paint. Are you talking about which thing? That's a really cool, that looks like a very handy little tool. You know what, Gel Tip? I'm probably going to finish mine before you. So she's going to be a cherry tree. That's why I base coated this sort of pinkish red. I'm going to leave this, it's a pink color. Dare I say, it's definitely on the purple side of the color wheel of red. I haven't figured out what color I'm going to do her face. My Kawna piece. I definitely have all kinds of blockers in May, which I'm happy about. Blockers? Like things that block you from painting? What do you mean by blockers? So, I mean, we have paint day at the Creative Pole Games on Sunday, as well as a couple of the Thursday night Slay the Grey night. This Thursday from 6 till 10. There is one on Sunday. I hope Night Whisper can make it. Oh, well, yeah, there's one on Sunday from 1 to 5. And this is in Haverhill. I would love to see you. Yeah, I'm hoping a Night Whisper can make it too, because you're right, he's got our order. I'd like to pay him for it and get the minis. What's that closet? Yes, I'm bringing more minis home to you. In fact, I'm going to be bringing a lot more minis to you because I also backed Port Haven. Because I'm an idiot. Creator Pole, you haven't been... Wait. You haven't been to the one in Haverhill? put in Creator Pult. Yes, Creator Pult, like Catapult, but Creator Pult instead of Cata. It's Emerson Street in Haverhill. I think it's Emerson Street. I don't think it's Emerson Road. And overtime is active tonight because that gel tip, sorry, night gel tip and night whisper is streaming. Wow, so I have a emesis. No, you figure it out. I'm not. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to figure it out. $3,000 points to go. That's still gonna take you a while, especially if you don't hang out here that often. I'll get you come more. By the way, if you lovelies, whoever is around, if you do not follow a gel tip, please follow gel tip. He's another awesome streamer when he streams. When are you next streaming, gel tip? Tomorrow? Or are you being blocked tomorrow night? I'm all excited. I have to fire up my printer. Don't follow me. I will what? You will what us off a bridge? Get an auto clicker to get the point. What? An auto clicker? I flanked this morning. Woke up stupidly early instead of going back to sleep. Decided to lock in on an editing project I haven't worked on it for a while. Hey, you know, it's fair. That's okay. My August value customers. Oh my god. My day at work sucked. I'm sorry, but we got a guy there that just, he's not cut it. He just is not cutting it as a designer. So my supervisor smartly handed me over these jobs they had done to check over. And I'm like, oh hush, follow gel tip. Follow both. If you want to shout out Works Paint Shop, you can if you want. You can shout yourself out too. I'm just being lazy. You know what? Here's the thing. Shouting out's cool and all, but Geltip streams and he says he streams it. I don't think it's a no. I don't think with him it's a no stream. He just doesn't want to be followed, apparently. So, guys, what should I do? So, fine, I'll ask you guys. So, do the just well, I mean, then again, that's right. You have to be streaming. Is it the working half? What are you saying? Wait a minute. Wait. Are you saying that work doesn't work? What are you saying there, Jelton? So since some of my favorite people are here, what should I do? Especially you guys. You guys are the ones who are fairly regulars on Monday. Should I stream? Should I go longer? Because a Night Whisper might be done on Monday nights. So I could stream longer, and I could, maybe we'll still raid people. I'll let you guys pick a raid. There's a reason that Orc has his computer on the other side of his room when he streams. What? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean he has it on the other side of the room? I know mine's like right here. But I'm missing the logic here. Although in a few weeks, I think it's a Wednesday after the Wednesday after Easter. I will not be here because I'm going to be going to my old college and I'm gonna do a little singing with their chorus. To figure out what to paint that front part of her hand. It could be like a flower. I could start streaming at 10 a.m. my time. Yes, I could do that. That isn't. Would that be. Is that my usual 9 o'clock? I would like to. I have now and then. Maybe tomorrow. I might be able to do it tomorrow. Sometimes it's because I actually have a game going on. But sometimes I just plain friggin' forget. I'll start playing World of Warcraft and I'll forget to turn on the damn stream. It's already starting to turn a bit browner. Now that I have the new career, actually able to do it. I can stream off and on. Off days my iPad as a monitor. Well, let me know. Let me know. I'll do it. I'm definitely happy to have a new rating buddy for Monday nights. Wednesdays, I go into Garrett's Ridebar, and I also actually sort of continue my stream, even though I'm not on it. I'm not on it per se, but I'm on his Discord, and I do talk on his stream. It's always really fun. The other guys in there are really cool. Try to darken up some of these colors. No shoutouts me. I don't stream. I already did it. No, she never streams. Yeah, she does. That's right. Hey, Gel Tip, apparently what we saw and said it was a shared, oh my god, I almost said hallucinogenic. It was a shared hallucination. What time is it now? It's 8:27. So, I'm sorry, it's 9:27. Wow, I can't do this. Any more overtimes? Should I go any more? Because I had a half-hour overtime called out. It is working right now. I said, otherwise, I mean, unless you want, we could talk about it. Do cool. If you want to start at 10 a.m. or if you want to start a little later, I don't mind going a little later. Just saw my hands, minis, and a thumb palette. They were unidentified. What? You know, Lotus K, if you ever want to get to affiliate, you should probably admit you're having a stream. So we could get everyone to go follow you. And then you can get affiliate. You gotta have 50 followers. You have like 20, you're like probably 30, right? Affiliate's when all the fun begins. So honestly, you want to get to affiliate. So that's when you get channel points and you get emotes and things like that. That's when it really does, the fun really does begin. So trust me on this. You wanna get your stream out there. I know technically Saturdays it was like an unofficial test. You're doing great though. I think you should definitely keep up with it. Marathi was looking great. Now I have till the end of April. I want to finish her because then I will be doing some competition painting again because I'm going to paint the cat, my other Kathy Wobble mini, and I want to put that in a diorama. It's the dark sword version that has the little extra ugly doll mini. I mean, this is a part of me that doesn't even want to open that thing. Look at that! Look at that! I totally did it at the beginning of the night. I think I did a shout out for Lotus K. So the reason why I kept a little bit, I took out a little bit more of the Succubus Kiss was because there's spots I want to darken. So this is supposed to be the shadow color after all. It's a cool color, but it doesn't seem to like to cover super well. I really do like this brown on top of it, though, that I mixed. Using shield brown and and that Succubus Kiss. Can we get a non? I don't know. I told her she should start emitting. I think she was about 30, right? I know it was like 28 before stream, and I'm pretty sure you. I know you got some follows. It's probably over 30, actually. I already follow her, so unfortunately, I can't help again. I can try to get more people to follow. Gothic Crimson, a little darker color, but probably I don't have that color, so I'll make it work. I'm not worried. I will make it work. I know I said nobody hit overtime. I'm still going. Probably because I just want to get this done. leave it off in the middle in the step. Alright, so here we go. So anyone hits the overtime thing, I'm here. Yeah, believe it or not, there are colors I don't own. I don't own every paint. It may seem hard to believe. I don't own every color in existence. $15. Oh, okay, there we go. Yes, it gets me to 10. I just said I was going to keep going until at least I finish this. Now I got to keep going until you've guaranteed me until 10 o'clock. Because I do want to finish at least this first coat. I got a half hour. Maybe I can go further. Of course, it's still going to take me a bit to finish what I'm working on here. Especially since I still believe I have bits to do on the inside, too. Oh! Hold on. Gosh, damn it. Okay. I just don't want to have both going at the same time. It doesn't sound good. This is royalty. Maybe I should turn this into the theme song of my stream. What? Oh, never mind. I looked up and was like, okay, no, you only did it once. I don't think you can't redeem it a second time anyways this soon. Okay. Getting there. From his coat. So I have to do overtime because my I think it's only fair to redeem this too. Oh yeah, sorry. I love the fact you have the little dancing people with the Tavern music. Or can I what? What is K? Now I cannot keep this on stream. That's camera. That's what I can't do. Even though I now have a little mark on where my camera is, I still can't friggin' find it. That's the end of the song. He just did it! He very good. Oh yes! I thought you weren't going to be able to do Adepticon next year. Yes! Oh my god. I wish you could come up here. We could have a caravan from here to Adepticon. Oh lord, that'd be fun. See, I assume this is now looking a little less bloody, huh? Oh, that's why I'm working overtime. When I can. So far, so good on that front. Every day I'm like, it's not even that busy in here, but yet I'm bummed. I don't get it. Today was just annoying. I basically spent all day working on somebody else's work. I was starting to say this. Because he couldn't get it right. I'm still not done with it. It took me so long to find every stupid little thing that could go wrong. And then the piece de resistance was when he sent out the proofs for all these jobs, he switched 2 of the jobs too. So they went out under the wrong numbers, so now I gotta try to fix that and just basically start over. Like, Jesus Christ. You don't pay attention to what you're doing, and it drives me. I have to friggin' deal with it. That thing is, I like doing that sort of thing, but when I have my own stuff to do and it's not getting done, that's what really sucks. Fortunately, none of it was like, none of what I have is new. It's all production. I don't think any of it is particularly big hurry. But still, it's like, come on. I gotta do the whole top section. She is gonna have a little greener because she's got some vines. I was thinking of making her hair like a pink. Which is why I did it the way I did it. So are you reserved? Oh yeah, I'm gonna say. I thought you said you wanted to do it like now. Um. Okay, I don't care about where. When. Oh, here we go. 12 hours ago it was posted. Dates, location, and tickets to Milwaukee's tabletop event. Where we can get tickets? On spiky bits. March 25th to March 29th, 2026. Official hotel registration starts at June 2025. Ticket sales start January 2026. The event date to March 25th to the 29th. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There you go. That's what I thought you wanted to do. I mean, there's at least two of us going, so we'll, whatever it is, we'll be splitting the bill. But hopefully, Night Whisper's going too. Did you straighten out the ReaperCon? You said something that you had to straighten out your ReaperCon stuff. That's not bad at all. Was it walking distance to the convention center? I mean, excuse me. I'll even pay, whatever it is. If there's only two at that rate. Still finding spots that got missed. Well, go find. Oh, well, I mean, that's for the weekend, right? I mean, for the two of us, that'd be 750. I could probably do that. Wow. As I'm totally missing this here too. I'm missing this side. Whoops. Yeah, those I'm pretty sure are like leaves. I think those are leaves, or they could even be flower petals on her hand. are here. I don't even know why I'm using this brush. I should use a bigger one. Or a detailed brush. That would be awesome. Okay, now it's almost 10. I'm almost done with this part. Hey, Jill Tip, just out of curiosity, what do you use for music? I don't know if I need to warn you or not. Okay, good. So I just subbed to Pretzel because they killed the Streamlabs music app. It's like, I didn't think. So I decided to sub because now Pretzel only has one friggin' station a week. They used to be a lot more generous. But I'd considered subbing to them anyways. So I finally did it. But for some reason, Streamlabs in their infinite wisdom decided to kill their music app on April 1st. I was like, after first I'm like, why in the hell is my music not working at all? And it wasn't even really working before April 1st either. There's something wrong with something. The Rubicon thing was a script, sculpted my piece at bad molding. Oh no, I was talking about, you said there was something with your hotel or your flight or something that was wrong. But what the hell was that? Hang on, I'll read that in a sec. I just want to finish this a little bit here. Find any of the little bits like that. Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on right now in terms of painting contests. By the way, there's one by tell you, hey, all painters. There's a million mini painting contests going on right now. So there is, let's see. Cut the bottom of my million tabs here. There is one from DM Stash, which has really cool prizes, by the way. You have to basically print one of their minis off of their store. First prize, design your own DM Stash miniature. 12 months DM Stash night tier subscription. US $350 gift card to Reaper Miniatures. That's almost worth it right there alone. Chronicle Kowinski Sable Teclon brush set and $750 credits to the DM Stash store. Oh my lord. Second prize, 12 months DM Stash night tier subscription. $200 gift card to Reaper Miniatures, so even if you don't win. Chronicle Wolf Bristle Brush set, which I actually already own, and 500 credit to DM Stash. And third prize is 12 months DM Stash night tier subscription, $100 gift card to Reaper Miniatures, Chronicle Wolf Bristle Brush set, US $200 credits to DM Stash. Now here's the funny thing. One of the miniatures I got that I'm actually currently have in my pile of stuff to work on is actually one of their minis. I'm so tempted to see if I can paint everything else first and then work on that. Because the deadline for this, I believe, entries closes May 14th. It's a public voting thing, though. So that's one. It's DM Stash. And then Moonstone is also running theirs, their 4th anniversary competition. And the deadline for theirs is... I don't know when's the due date. You enter on social media. Oh, they can be entered anytime before the 31st of May. No, there's two online painting contests. One is for DM Stash, and one is for I was say Moonlight. It's not Moonlight. What the hell's the game? Moonstone May. So you can pick up one of their things, paint it, enter it. I don't know I didn't go that far to figure out what the prizes were. There's 2 mini painting contests going on right now. Moonstone Miniatures game, and DM Stash. I don't know if there always are, but this is for the 4th anniversary, so I'm thinking no, they don't always do this. And those are big friggin' prizes. I mean, was that no, it wasn't 500. Was it 500 at Reaper Minis? It's like 5, 3, and 200. Or oh no, wait, it might have been shit. I don't know what it was. Anything on their store that's like 32 millimeter. Go look up the contest details on DM Stash's page, and then they'll have a link to all the qualifying ones. It said what's really funny is that I actually have one of the qualifying ones, as it was given to me to do a commission paint on it. I'm almost tempted to ask, hey buddy, do you okay if one of your minis comes out way better and takes way longer than everything else? Alright, so you can see she's a lot browner than she was. A little bit more tree-like and a lot less bloody. As I said, I think I'm going to do something where I make her face a lot lighter and a little bit more human type. I don't know. I actually honestly don't know. I just found this competition. I'm like, hey, I mean, just the fact it's the Reaper friggin' Reaper. This is not even Reaper's store. You're talking about DM Stash, right? Yeah, the first prize is $350 gift card to Reaper Miniatures. I mean, that'd be amazing. You also get a really nice sable brush. And you can design your own miniature. And you get 12 months subscription for somebody like me. It would be great because it's STLs. How do you know? It's a popular vote. Can't bribe us all with potential Reaper minis. You can each buy one mini if you vote for me, and I win. Oh Lord, okay, it is after 10. I'm gonna go somewhere. Where should I go? I will take suggestions. I have Real Radhorn, Dr. Faust, YGM monologuing. Actually, I don't know if he's doing painting. It says Mech Warrior. Oh, maybe he is. This mechanic games. What am I visiting now? Good enough painting. I'd say Night Whisper, but Night Whisper is busy. It said playing WoW. Midwest miniature guy. He's painting an ocean alligator. It's a photo. You just paint the front. You know what? You could just take something and paint one side of it. And then photograph it. Oh, goodbye. I'm gonna what's his name? I'm gonna keep doing it. Watcher. Sorry, Watcher is not on tonight. I would raid him. He was cool. Oh, there's a bunch on right now. Help me pick. I always like to throw it out to you guys to pick a place to raid. Yeah, look at that. Lotus K is offline. We could go there. No, I said I like the 2 hour. Yeah. Lotus K. Oh Lord. Alright, let me start. Well, it was a productive night. Wow, that looks really bloody, and it's not. It's actually far more brown than it's appearing on here. I'm online. Yeah, I'm online. I'm trying to raid out, though. I'll get a picture of this and I'll post it. Look, I've really been bad about posting. Oh, I suck. You're like, I'm even gonna get a picture of it right now. Trying to get enough light into her. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick someone. Oh, I've got 7. Oh, you know what? It's because of all the different. People are vibing in the vibing chat. going to PAX? Because PAX is soon. Started buying too. Alley Cat's got a picture of her Dryad in there. It's awesome. So much further along than mine. So she is actually going very different than mine, although it does look so like cherry blossoms. But her Dryad is green. It's cool. I like it very much. Chimera paints minis? Is yours even started? I just put my hand in my primer. Whoops. Where'd you put it? Did you post it on there? Ask you tomorrow. Yeah, because you haven't really started it, have you? All right. It's time to go. It's time. Chimera? Sure, we can go there. No, it's slash. That's how you spell it, right? Actually, let me, I'm going to look them up first. Oh, it is. It's Chimera Paints Minis. Let's see how long. I have 49 viewers. You always suggest the ones that've got like 1 million people on there already. They've been on for almost 3 hours. How long does he usually, That's true, but also, he's not been on for 3 hours. Agnius? I don't know how you say that. He's not really painting either right now. No, I'm kidding. Great, now I get 2 suggestions. Wow. Right now, my light is really lighting the fuck out of me. I don't know either one of them, so... Yeah, Dr. Faust is always a good choice. Although, how long has he been on? Oh, Dr. Faust is a possibility. He's only been on 1 hour and 23 minutes. That's what I'm concerned. When you start getting that 2-hour range, I'm not sure if they're going to be done soon or not. And I better rate before I lose anybody else. I'll do, you know what? I'm going to do Dr. Faust. I really like him. He's cool. You can go there. And we'll go to Micah. Is that how you... You know what? I'm going to be nosy. I'm going to go look. How do you spell it? M-A... M-I-C-I-A-G. M-A-C-I-A-G. I-A-G-N-E-O-U-S. N-E-O-U-S. I mean, that's a good... Oh, the sculpting. Oh, the sculpting a base. That's cool. And right, spend. All right, fine. That's a good time. That's a good time frame. All right, let's see. I gotta move my thing here because I'm gonna copy paste the name. All right, let's raid. But those of us who left, thank you for those of you who stayed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll be back on Wednesday at at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be continuing on. She looks somewhat bloody, but she's really not. Dryad. I finished this awesome cat tonight from Kawna Minis. I'm just happy to finally be on to the Muse and Friends challenge piece and hope the hell it comes out right. I'll also be on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, and other than that, bang my thing. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week. I may be playing Murder Hobo Week this weekend on YouTube, but I don't know what the deal is there. So, until the next time we meet at the Painted Hero Tavern, I hope you have a lovely week. And until that next time, happy painting.